Hi. I know it's been a while since I've spoken to you and stuff. It's not like it's was on purpose or anything. It's been rough at work and been exhausting, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to come on here, but after watching that interview you did and that fashion neurosis interview, and I just figured I'd come on here and just say that I feel like that me and you are we definitely are soulmates, and you are definitely my person because I think we are the same person, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm too much sometimes, and maybe I feel like I'm too sensitive and too intense, and it's I feel like I you know scare people away, and that's what I felt like a little bit with you too. I felt like I was like why sometimes you would like kind of disappear. I was like, am I just like too much? But you know, it makes me relieve that, like I said, like I'm not the only one who thinks that way. So it's like, yeah, it's like, more and more, it's like I feel like we are, the same person. And I just, you know, can't wait to be with you, and have a life with you because, I just feel like, I'm so, alone without you. And, when I think about us being together, it's just like it makes me so happy, That's what I want. I just feel like I said, we both are just so tense people. And like I said, being around you, it makes me so happy. And it's like I, you know, feel like that's definitely how life should be. It's like you shouldn't be tense all the time, and you know, I want to have a good time. And like I said, like I said, I feel like when we are together, you know, we'll not only be able to have, like I said, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun together, but like we'll have each other. When we are having our bad days, we will actually have someone to talk to. But like I said, I just like I said, I like it makes me excited to think about what our life could be together. And you know like I said, it's like I like to have a good time, and I want to see you happy. And I know how happy we could be with each other. That's like I'm excited for. I'm ready, like I said, to have a happy, good life with you. And like I said, I'm excited to have fun times with you. And like that's what I want to. You do have a lot going on, and like I said, I see how tense you are, and it's like, but I've been seeing more and more of more peaceful side coming out of you, and it's like that's what I want. That's what I want to see from you, is you to have a more chill, happy life, a more peaceful life. And I know, like I said, we could have that with each other. And I also wanted to say that, I like your hair color, and like I said, it's like you are my twin. So it's cool. We have the same hair color now. Yeah. I just want to say, come on here and say hi, because it's been a while, and I love you and miss you. And yeah, I'm excited for us to start our life together and have a nice, happy life together. Bye.